Hello everyone, it is me, Kevin11, and we are back with another LEGO Ninjago review. This time on the X-1 Ninja Charger. Now, as I keep saying in my videos now, and this is going to be a habit for a while, recently I decided to reconnect with Ninjago because it's been a while, and so far I have no regrets because I am loving watching the show. The show is just fantastic. Now this set is based on the car from Rebooted, and Rebooted, I love that season. It's my third favorite season. Now, you can't experience Ninjago without getting some of the LEGO sets, so I decided I wanted to buy a big pack of LEGO sets from Ninjago from eBay, and I actually got this really good deal where I got like a lot of tournament development sets, I got some LEGO Ninjago movie sets, and I even got this with it, all for $50. So you're gonna be seeing a lot more Ninjago reviews pretty soon. But yeah, so now this recently got a legacy set actually, where they like remake older builds from older seasons, and this got a upgrade, and I will say I really like that one too. But I wanted this one because I prefer the older designs, they're more nostalgic to me, and honestly I think those fit the characters more. But yeah, I just wanted to get like the 2014 line because I never got any of the Rebooted sets, so this is the first time I ever had Rebooted. So yeah. So if we like open it and dump it all here. So yeah, those are the pieces. You get the figures in here, and before I start building, I really love how they have the instruction manuals. Like I just really like it. I really love how it stands out amongst Ninjago. It really feels like a blueprint for like construction stuff, which makes sense since Rebooted was a technology thing, and I love how they played with that with the instruction manuals too. And I will say, seeing this here makes me very nostalgic. I remember those days where like many of the instruction manuals would have the green ninja, so cool. I'm still really loving how it looks, just wow. I just love how they played with the technology theme. But yeah, so enough chit chat. Let's start building this because it is going to be fire. Well, I just finished building the car now, so before we take a closer look at it, let's take a little peek at the minifigures. Alright, so the first figure we're going to talk about is Kai in his rebooted suit, before they put on the armor at the finale of Season 3. And I must say, I really love the rebooted looks of the ninja. I wouldn't say they're my favorite, but I gotta say, they just look so cool, Especially with the bandana, it offers a nice, new, and fresh look to them. Like, I'll always prefer the masks, but dang, the bandanas just make them look cooler, At least that's how I see it. Now, one of the best things about, the line is that they finally gave the ninjas their hair, especially Kai. He's finally given his own hairpiece. Now, they already gave him the hairpiece for the first wave, but the fact that they, even made it is just makes me so happy, because Kai's hair is like really unique actually for the series. Like the other ninjas, they have hair pieces that could easily be gotten in like any random LEGO set, but not Kai's. So nice that they gave him his own hairpiece. And also, he's right here, he has the Techno Blades, and I must say, I do think it's a nice collectible for the Ninjago series. With previous waves, there was the Fang Blades, the Golden Weapons, or even like the Elemental Blades. So I really like how they're kind of continuing that a bit, obviously because they want to sell as many LEGO sets as they can, but even then, I like how the Technoblades are, you know? I just love that mechanical look to them, you know? And, you know, with Kai, like, you know, he has his, like, I'll try to take it out, but, there we go. With Kai's face, there's that same old face that we've seen all the time. I will admit, I really, really wish that LEGO took it a step further and actually gave him his sunglasses, like during the car chase. I really, really wish they gave him his sunglasses, or even like him smiling, because those are what I remember from that episode. Now next up we have a regular old Nindroid. I don't know. Yeah, these are the Nindroids. As you can see, there are two different versions. This one and this one. Now, I think I would like to put a disclaimer, and this goes for the Tournament of Elements sets that I got from the person. It's that they didn't entirely include everything. Like the jetpack, that's missing. That's not included, unfortunately. And they didn't even include the drone as well. So the one thing you see back there, that's the only Nindroid vehicle in this set that I got. But at least I got the Nindroids here, and I love their designs. Just love, love, love them. Like, seriously, just adding the cool little, just like mechanical piece here with the dot, like with these eyes here, with the hoods of the ninja. It's just so cool. Just, man, they just look awesome, you know? Like, I really dig it. And that's one of the things that I really regretted for not picking up the Rebooted series. Because I always looked at their shelves and I was like, I really want that. Because the technological stuff in Rebooted is just something really interesting and actually really, really cool, you know? I really like what they did like with the Rebooted line. And also, under the masks, just angry faces. And yeah, this is their back. So yeah, these are obviously different. The only non-differences is the piece here, like the Nindroid piece. But yeah, those are all the figures there, and let's take a look at the actual Ninja Charger along with the Nindroid's vehicle. Now, as I said, the bot, like the person that I got this from, unfortunately did not include like the jetpack or the drone, but at least they included this, so we might as well take a look at it. Now, I'm pretty sure this did appear in the episode where, as I said, like Kai was like trying to follow the Nindroid's truck, and they sent some Nindroids to take care of him. And I will say, I really love this razor here. You know, it's a lot more flexible than I actually imagined it to be. I imagined it to be more rough, you know, like more sturdy. Like it is sturdy, but it's a little more flexible. It's almost it almost feels rubbery, like hard rubber, you know. But yeah, you know, I like spinning it for some reason. I just really like spinning it. And you know, obviously this is a simple design. It obviously isn't the main draw. This could have easily been a poly bag and I would have bought it, but yeah, you just put the one Nindroid here. Put him in, then you have to he's gonna try to chase after Kai, just trying to kill him basically. But yeah, that's basically everything I have to say about it. As I said, I unfortunately did not get the jetpack or the drone, but I will say those do look pretty cool looking at images, and I really wish they came included as well. And then we have the Ninja Charger. Now, I almost had every piece here. Like the seller included almost every piece, except there were a few pieces missing that I had to get my own pieces for my own collection. There's only one piece that I was missing, but it was okay. I was able to deal with it. But yeah, so I will say the Ninja Charger, I do have a bit of mixed thoughts for it, because you know, at the distance it looks really cool just looking at it at least exterior wise, you know, just it looks really cool. Although I will say, it looks a little more blocky than I realized. You know, looking at images and all that, it looks it looks a little worse in person in my eyes. Like, I don't know, I think it was a little, like, this set's a little too blocky for my taste. I think they could have made it a little more sleeker. I think that's the right word. Rough out the edges and all that. Like, because it just, I don't know. It could have used more, I guess, smoother tiles and all that, smoother pieces that at least fit better together. That's why I'm glad they remade it for the Legacy line, because I do think it was definitely in need of an upgrade. And also, another problem I have is with the interior, and I think you can already see the problem here. Now, it makes sense why they did it. Like, I can forgive them for that. Like, you can see right here, obviously, they had to, you know, find a way to put the motorcycle in, and I like it. And I like that they were able to include it, but it just, I don't know. I think maybe they just left too much studs open, like here and here. I wish they could have covered those up. Now, obviously, I could just cover up myself, but I don't know. It's just, they make it feel almost incomplete in a way, you know? Just, that's just my biggest issues with it. And even looking at here, I really dislike this opening here. I don't know why, it just feels like it's just hanging. Like, I guess this is supposed to look like it's connecting to it, but I just wish maybe they could have done something about the, like, this piece here. Like, maybe added a little, maybe you could have covered it up somehow, you know? They could have had something to cover that up, that way it doesn't look that distracting. But yeah, those are my only complaints with the build. I wish they filled up the interior space a little more, and I wish they roughed out the, like, just smoothed out the edges a little more. But even then, here's something that this, you know, that the set has. The amount of features it has so many cool features. Like, for example, we have this, you lift it up, and you could move it around to, like, you know, whatever target you have. Like, let's see right here, like, let's say, like, a Nindroid's coming in trying to kill him. You could just, like, shoot at it, like this. Or this. You know, I really like how they handled that feature. But funnily enough, though, those shooters right there, like those missile pieces, they were actually introduced in 2014. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure, you know, by the time this came out, this was like late 2014, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, back to what I was talking about, though. You know, you could shoot things out here. You know, you could recreate the scene where Kai blows his cover, or, you know, we could take a look at another feature here where there's even more missiles. You could just shoot them out. Well, not like how I just did. You gotta flick it. Gotta flick it here. Let me try flicking it. You see, like that. I also lost that piece. Or you could try the next, and probably the selling point of this Lego set, the bike. So you lift this up, you take a look right here, and you just push it. You just push it in, and this happens. Yep, it shoots out the motorbike or motorcycle or whatever you want to call it. And, you know, taking a closer look at it, I will say I do think it looks a little too simplistic for my tastes. But I will say, I think for a bike, it still looks kind of cool. You could put Kai in there, just like, you know, just put him in there. I still think it looks cool to play around. You know, you can obviously still play around with it, not minding the simplicity of it. But yeah, that's basically it. You know, you have this fire stuff here. I will say I do like how they included the fire here, although this part's distracting though. I wish they made it connect. I'm hoping Like, at least from pictures I've seen, I think that problem is fixed with the Legacy version. But yeah, so that's basically the feature. You just, you know, you connect it in with this piece here. There's something to connect it with here. You just do that, and yeah, you connect it, and then boom, you're done. You lift it up, and then boom. Now, if for some reason, I always imagine it'll go farther. Unfortunately, it doesn't go farther, so I guess that is a bit of a weak feature, but still. I like it. I think it's sweet. You see? Just put a lot of pressure into it, and it'll go a little farther. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say about the Lego set here, and time to go to our final thoughts. So overall, I think this makes another decent addition to my collection. Like, yeah, this set does have its cons, like, mostly with the vehicle here, because as I said, it is a little too blocky. I do think they could have patched up the interior a little better, but I will say, you get so much out of this set. Like, this set originally retailed for around $30. And for $30, you get a lot of cool stuff here. Obviously, not all the stuff's here, as I said, but still, like, if we take into this all the stuff that it included for that price, I think this, you know, if you were interested in getting this, go ahead, you know. I don't think it'll make much of a good display piece in my eyes, but I still think I could put it up on a shelf somewhere, look at it, and be like, huh, that looks cool. You know, because it does come with a lot of cool play features and all that, so if a kid wanted this, you should give it to them because of the amount of stuff you could mess around with. You have, you know, the villains to fight against Kai here and his car and motorcycle. You know, it's just, I think the minifigure selection is very fair and reasonable here. I don't know who else you could have included here. Maybe you could have included Nindroid, but he appears somewhere else, so it's fine here. And I must say, like, while I wish they included another version of Kai, it's nice to, you know, have another way to get Kai here. Because, like, on eBay, like, his, I think it's called Kai Fighter as it is ridiculously expensive for some reason. Like, it originally retailed for around $15. For some reason, people are placing it as high as like $50 to even $100 for some reason. So yeah, Lego can be ridiculously overpriced in eBay. But that's basically all I have to say. I don't think this is the best the Rebooted line have to offer, but I still think this is a decent, I think this is, you know, a decent set for the line. It might be one of my least favorites, even though I don't know a lot, but hey, I still really like the car. You know, I'm thinking I might recreate that, you know, that car chase from that episode, and that's basically all I have to say. I think for $30, you get so much value here. And yeah, you're not gonna easily find that on eBay and all that, but if you can find it at least for around 30, maybe even 40, I think I think you should pick it up, you know? But yeah, so are the pieces worth the purchase? If you can find it at a reasonable price, then yes, I think you should get this, because you know what? I'm glad to finally have a Rebooted set. You get Technoblade, you get Kai, you get, you know, some Nindroids. I think this is kind of like a good starter pack almost, you know? Even though I do think that Temple would be a much better starter pack in my opinion, but still. That's all I really gotta say, and yeah, so I'm glad I was able to finally build a Rebooted set after so many years of escaping my grasp. And now it is time to move on to the Tournament of Elements set in my next set review. So stay tuned for that, and that's all I gotta say, and jump up, kick back, whip around, and spin.